Hello and welcome to this PalmSens tutorial video. Today we want to take a look at the dashboard of the Lablink environment. If you have seen our Lablink Hub unboxing video, you're already familiar with the setup that I'm going to use for this demonstration, which is a Lablink Hub connected to a multi-MSTED 4 with 12 channels and one MSTED 4T. These two instruments are connected to the Lablink Hub, which is connected to my local area network. Now, if I want to access the Lablink Hub, I need a computer that's connected to the same local area network. I type in lablink.local, select the right Lablink, and I go to the dashboard. This is all shown in the unboxing video, so let's go directly to the dashboard and have a look at it. What you immediately notice are the four big tiles, which have the main information about your Lablink. Well, first of all, you see here the name of your Lablink, then how many instruments are connected. In my case, it's 13 because every channel of the multi-MSTED 4 counts as an instrument for this number. At the moment, none of the channels are active, no measurement is running. 2 people are registered, and we use 8% of the storage of our Lablink, maybe with measurements, but also with other files. On this starting page, we also see on the right side possible other Lablink devices that are in the same local area network, so you don't get confused which Lablink you're using at the moment. Then we can see here all the instruments, and at the moment I have grouped my instrument by who has claimed them. And now I see the second user on this Lablink is Ardi, and he has claimed this MSTED 4T. I can see that here with claim and who claimed it. I have claimed here multiple channels of the multi-MSTED 4. That's also a bit easier to see when you group by instruments. If you group by instruments, you will now see which instrument it is, and if it's a multi-channel instrument, you will see each of the different channels. Now you see that I've not claimed channels 9 to 12 from this instrument. How do you claim channels? Well, there are different ways of doing it. If you connect to an instrument or channel inside PSTrace that you've connected to via the Lablink, again, you can see that in the unboxing video. If you connect to one of the channels, for example, now channel 9, it will automatically be shown as claimed in the Lablink environment. You can also, in the Lablink environment, just claim the channels for you. Maybe you know already that you will need this channel, you're already preparing your sample for it, but you need a couple of minutes and don't want somebody else to think the channel is available in that time. You can also see here if a channel is used. So let's say we're running a measurement on my channels. Let's maybe run a longer measurement. We can now see that these channels are measuring. You can also sort your instrument by status if you're looking for one that's freely available and not the ones that are maybe busy with a long-term measurement. Once all your measurements are done, you might want to have a look at where they are. So here are all the measurements stored, and they're usually automatically saved every time you perform a measurement. You see here that all the measurements have the same name, and this is because I have been a bit lazy. So in PSTrace, when you start a measurement, you can give the measurement a name. Let's do this maybe for these linear sweep voltammetries. So here you can put in individual names and you can just give it a single name. But especially when you perform measurements with multi-channel instruments, you might want to use a wildcard, which is a placeholder or a variable that gets filled when the actual name is given. In this situation, maybe a wildcard for the serial number of the channels is a good choice. And it already, when I start typing, suggests to me to use that one. If I run now my LSV measurement, then I can see now in my Lablink environment these measurements, and each measurement ends with a serial number of the device that was used. And the serial number is here the serial number of the channel, not of the full device, but of each channel. Now we have learned how to rename our measurements. Of course, you can also mark your measurements to delete them. And you can mark your measurements to open them again in PS-Trace Express. You can, by the way, also do that with live measurements that are running. Also, you can, if you want to, save methods on your Lablink, if that's what you want to do, just in PS-Trace Express, you choose on the File, Save Method As, and choose to save it on a Lablink. This is handy if you want to share maybe a specific method, so only the parameters for the measurements, not the results, with your colleagues. One more thing that I would like to show you the dashboard is your own profile. You can go here and manage your profile. This is handy to change your username. Maybe somebody with the same first name has joined your group, so you need to add maybe your last name also to your username. And of course, you can change your password. Maybe your requirements have been changed for these passwords or a system how you use them, so you need to put a new one, or you just have a regular password circulation to make it more safe. This was an overview of the Lablink dashboard. If you found that video helpful, it's maybe good if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell to make sure you don't miss any of the videos. If you don't want to miss any updates, follow us on LinkedIn. Thanks for watching and have a great day.